Welcome everyone back to our videos. I'm Laurenzio,
And I'm Alexandra.
Twin Flames in Harmonious Union, students of Jeff and Shaleia, and Ascension coaches affiliated with Twin Flame Universe.
And today we want to talk to you about how to accept fully and completely your twin flame right now. And why is this important for you on your journey is that we did a video a while ago about acceptance, and it's important for you to accept where you are right now in order for you to grow from this space. And we will talk today how to accept your twin flame,
Yeah.
how to do that.
And from our experience, how it looks.
Yeah, exactly. So, I guess I just want to share a story about how me and Lawrence, you kind of like cook together right now. And it was a little bit tricky in the beginning. We are cooking like all 3 meals now. We are doing Divine Dish. We highly recommend checking Divine Dish out. It's divinedish.org. But anyway, we are cooking. In the beginning, obviously, in a way, I had a little more experience with cooking. Not that Lawrence doesn't, but I know a little bit more how to go around the kitchen. And in the beginning, we experienced like a lot of upsets around being around each other in the kitchen. And we didn't know why. It was like a whole situation. We would just fight almost when we were cooking. It was not like that pleasant. So I knew obviously there was like an upset going on, and we were doing the mirror exercise and talking about it, but truly and honestly, we couldn't like have overcome that situation unless we accepted where we were right then. So I had to accept that, okay, maybe Laurentiu doesn't know how to cook that well, right? It's okay. He doesn't know how to cook that well. It's not like a really like big thing, right? It's just like where we are right now in our relationship, especially with cooking and making food, right? It would be like unreasonable for me to think about, oh, he has to be like a Michelin star chef right now. No, of course not. It's it's not appropriate for me to think like that, and placing like such an expectation on him, I think it would have been just very hard on our relationships, and I don't want to do that, right? It's just it doesn't feel good even for me, for him, and it wouldn't have helped us heal and go deeper in our relationship. So we just had to accept, I had to accept him. I had to train him in a way as well. It wasn't just like because of course I wanted us to have like a pleasant kitchen experience and cooking experience. So therefore I had to just accept, and whenever I felt guided, I just teach him a thing or two, right? And now how do you feel about being in the kitchen and cooking?
I feel much better. I feel like I can do stuff. I feel like I'm able to actually help there.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm happy once we got to a point that I was like cooking and she was chopping, and I realized that I'm not actually that good at doing that, and I'm much better at just chopping stuff and just preparing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized I like that, and I just had to accept myself with that, and I just had to accept that Alexandra has a better skill in cooking than me.
Mm-hmm.
And once we did that, we were just being able to enjoy cooking together because I was preparing and she was cooking, and it was just fun.
Yeah, and right now, like, this is kind of like our flow that we have, like, in the kitchen. Like, he preps the food and I cook it, right? And we not really stray away from that. But, we require to accept each other and to meet each other in those places. We had to go and see, like, okay, how are you doing with cooking? Not so good. Okay, how are you doing with prepping? Better. What do you like here? Do you like cooking and would like to get better? Do you like prepping? Okay, just prep, right? So it's important to, like, from here, like, one important point that you can draw is like, don't place unrealistic expectations on your twin flame. Yes, they are your ultimate lover. Yes, they love you very much. Yes, they are the best person that has ever been created for you. But also take into account that where they are right now, and invest into your relationship. allow it to grow and expand. Yeah, maybe they don't know right now that what kind of flowers you like, right? Maybe they don't know how to, what kind of movies you like, or what kind of like dates you prefer, right? Of course, but you have to accept where you are right now, and just by accepting, you will be able to maybe just have like an open conversation about some things and move forward, in that direction, in growing deeper and deeper together. And if you are in separation and you're not talking at all, well, accept that this is where you are right now and work from this point forward. Do the mirror exercise, apply the teachings of Jeff and Shaleia, and that's how you will be able to grow. You know, even like thinking like, oh, I should be with my twin flame right now, is not really helping or serving you, or trying to make your twin flame come to you. It doesn't really work like that, and it feels bad, when you look at it in that way. Just kind of come be with me, right? Even like the same way how it was for us with cooking, like go and cook, go and cook, go and cook. It wasn't pleasant for us, and of course we had to work through that and accept where we are. And it's always important to accept where you are, because when you accept where you are just able to build from that.
Yeah, and to give you a different example to build upon what you said is that with me and video games, like when we started to play together video games, at the beginning she was not like, I don't know if I like or if I want to, like she liked video games, but she wasn't liking them as much as I like them. And I just had to accept where she was, and as I accepted where she was, I was able to actually help her learn. Like I helped teaching her how to play video games and how to understand them and how to just have fun, and now we can just enjoy them without having a hard time, like she said, with cooking, because we accepted at the beginning the level that we were able to grow into that. So with cooking, she was able to help me grow into that. With video games, I was able to help her by accepting her where she was.
Yeah.
So if you're better at one thing than your twin flame, let's say cooking, video games, whatever it is,
spirituality,
yes, good point. You can accept where they are and help them from that point.
Yeah, of course, if they are open, right? Like we didn't do this, even with cooking and with video games, we didn't do them from a place of like one of us not wanting, right? Like if I don't want to do something, like nobody can force me to do something. Even like Laurencio, even if he's like my twin flame, right? He cannot like force me to do something that I don't want to do, right? And even right now, like I don't like certain types of video games. I'm still like, growing into that area. I have certain types of video games that I want to play, and I'm like very open and I enjoy them a lot. And there are some type of video games and I'm like, no thank you, right? I don't know, I don't have an example right now, but like for me to play, not to like watch. I am okay with watching, but maybe for me with playing, right? So it's okay, like I'm not really willing to go there, and we have to accept that this is where we are right now. Right? So for us to go deeper in that space where I don't like zombie games or something, let's say.
Okay.
Right? In order for me to for us to go deeper then and maybe play some zombie games at some point, it would mean for me to just for him to accept me. You won't work with your twin flame if he won't make me like zombie games if he would just force me to play them, right? And of course, like if sometimes I would feel called to, or we will open up there, that's fine. But yeah, this is why it's important, because when you accept where you are right now, you allow the door to open in that space, right? So you are able to see where you are able to do the inner work to manifest something.
Yeah, you are able to surrender.
Yeah, and you are able to surrender as well. Good. Yeah. And I think like here it's also like important to just accept your twin flame where they are right now. Yeah, and know that you can grow together, and this is fun. It's fun to grow together with your twin flame, uh, and just have this experience of growing together with your twin flame. Imagine just being like 5 years in a relationship, or 10, or like when you're old together, just talking about like how fun it was to get your twin flame into video games, let's say, if that's something that you want, right?
Or from your side, like getting your twin flame into anime.
Exactly. So with that being said, just accept where you are right now and see it as a journey. Go forward with it, and yeah, do the mirror exercise, and
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you next time.
see you.